I did not think I'd be making another video about the Nintendo 2DS. I really didn't think there was much more to be said that I didn't say in the first one. But something kind of incredible happened, at least in my opinion. The day Nintendo showed the 2DS off the first time, they posted a video called Nintendo 2DS Introduction. This is on Nintendo of America's YouTube account, right? And I have a screen cap. It was getting buried in negative comments and in thumbs down votes. And I have a screenshot here of the YouTube video. And at the time the screenshot was taken, there were over 9,000 negative, thumbs down votes on it, to about 6,000 thumbs up votes. So relatively speaking, that's a pretty that's a larger than average negative rating for a video. And there are just tons and tons of negative comments. And it got to the point where someone in my last Nintendo 2DS video actually suggested that it was a corporate conspiracy and that Apple or Microsoft or Sony were hiring people to give it thumbs down votes. I do not think that's happening. I think that gamers really, at least over 9,000 gamers, or at least actually that's silly. And I've seen this not just on this YouTube video, but across the internet. And actually, it got so bad. I didn't see what the final rating ratio to positive to negative impressions were, but it seems pretty obvious that the trend was leaning towards the video getting buried in thumbs down ratings. And Nintendo actually closed off. They disabled ratings and comments on the Nintendo 2DS introduction video. And this is actually this is pretty extraordinary for Nintendo of America. Their standard practice is to have ratings enabled on their videos, and for comments, unfiltered comments, to be enabled on their videos. I mean, I've seen, like, on the Super Mario 3D World video from E3, you'll get trolls in those videos and people just downvoting it because they hate Nintendo or because they're fanboys or whatever. And you'll see flame wars erupting in some of Nintendo's videos, especially if it's like a bigger game announcement, like for Super Mario 3D World, for the first video they put up during E3 2013. Nintendo of Europe, their standard practice is to not have ratings or comments enabled on any of their videos. Same with Nintendo of Japan. I think the Pokemon Company's Japanese YouTube channel does that. They don't allow comments or ratings on their videos, just a standard practice. Nintendo of America has been pretty open with having comments and ratings on their videos, even when there are lots of bad, oh, Nintendo sucks, screw this game, whatever. You see that. It got so bad, Nintendo of America actually shut down comments and ratings on this particular video. And I just think it's just and basically that's the equivalent of Nintendo smacking everyone in the hand and saying shut the hell up, pretty much. And I'm pretty astounded by that, because I just don't understand why there's like vocal outrage from gamers about the Nintendo 2DS announcement. I mean, I don't even know if it's the majority, but it's widespread enough that there are over 9,000 negative comments on the 2DS introduction videos. I'm seeing it on boards and forums. People are just pissed off. Oh, this sucks. Screw Nintendo. Why'd they do this? I've seen stuff like, oh, this is the end of Nintendo. Nintendo screwed themselves. This is like the doom of Nintendo. I'm like, okay. Oh, why? What's the point of this? This is stupid. I'm like, this is not Nintendo 2DS. Is not meant to appeal to you. Nintendo 2D, if you're dissatisfied with this announcement, if you think, oh, that's stupid, why would anyone want that, then you're not. Nintendo 2DS is not aimed at people who had 3DS or were already looking to buy, a 3DS XL or 3DS. Nintendo 2DS is aimed at younger kids like 7 and younger. And more importantly, it's aimed at their parents. I see people like, oh, it looks like a Fisher-Price toy. Oh, why does it look so toy-like? Because it's meant for younger kids. It is not meant for... I mean, there's not much more I could say. It's not intended to appeal to gamers who already have 3DS, or... it's meant mainly to appeal to parents who are looking to buy their younger kids their first portable game system. That's literally what this is meant for. Because for the price of a Nintendo 2DS, someone, going in this holiday season, the first holiday season where there are no big Nintendo DS releases, the first season where there's a new 3DS exclusive Pokemon game, they could get their kid a system that'll play the latest Pokemon game, and they'll get their system a 3DS compatible system and a Nintendo 3DS game for the price they could formally just buy the system itself, and it's more durable because it's aimed at younger kids who aren't necessarily going to be as careful with their system. And I mean, I've seen a lot of anecdotal stories even before that saying, "Hey, I'll get this for a younger kid because I got my kid a DS or even a DS family system or a Game Boy SP." Well, anyone who has a Game Boy SP at this point is going to be like pretty, an older kid at this point. But I've seen a lot of people saying, "Hey, my kid broke the DS hinges, or the hinges were the first thing to go on my or my kids or family members' DS systems." I know when I see younger kids with DS systems, often the hinges aren't in as nearly as good a shape as a older kid or a teen's 3DS or DS system. So they're eliminating probably the main weak point in the system in terms of durability, and it makes it cheaper to manufacture. Therefore, they could offer it at a lower price. And it's not meant for you. If you're pissed about this, they weren't trying to appeal to you. And on the other hand, I know I have friends who can't see 3D illusions due to eyesight conditions. People who are on a tighter budget and wanted a new system, a 3DS compatible system to play the new Pokemon games on, and now there's an option for them. It is not. I can't keep saying it. It's not aimed at the people who are pissed off. And I don't know, is it some entitlement thing where people are just mad that Nintendo would consider the needs of someone other than themselves who have already been catered to with the 3DS or 3DS XL? Because that's just a stupid thing to get pissed off about. I just don't get it. And I think I've said enough about that. And thank you very much for watching.